Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you how you can install SCRCPY, and you can now use your mobile device on your Windows computer. This is a fantastic piece of software, so let's jump straight in. The first thing we want to do is go into our settings, right? So once you're in settings, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of your page and you're going to see about phone. Now, once you go into about phone, you're going to look for software information, and this will all look different on different devices. So basically what you're looking for is your software information, and inside there is the build number. Now this is what it looks like. You're going to tap it 7 times. Now once you tap it 7 times, you will get a prompt saying that developer mode or developer options have been enabled. And now if you go back out into settings, you'll see that there's a developer option tab. So we're going to tap on that. Now once we tap on that, we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for debugging, and we're looking for USB debugging, right? So this must be enabled. It must be on. So once we've done that, we're going to now move over to our desktop, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to search for GitHub. I'm going to leave the link in the description, but here it is up here, github.com/jennymobile/SCRCPY, right? And this is the page where you're actually going to download the files that you need. So if you scroll down this page all the way down to the bottom, you can see that there's a screenshot. That's fine. We're going to carry on all the way down, and you can see underneath the Get the App tab, you can see that the options for Linux, Windows, and Mac OS is all available. Now you're going to tap on Windows, and what's going to happen is it'll open up this page. From this page, you can now download the version that is compatible with your device. Now you're going to know which one that is. So you're either going to go for the first option or the second option, which is the 64-bit or the 32-bit. Once you are done, it'll be downloaded. As you can see on the top right here on my downloads, here is the download that has just been done. So once this is downloaded, you can see that there's an extract all. Alternatively, you can right click and you may be able to extract it depending again on what operating system you're using. You're going to go now and extract it all, and you will now come up with a folder that looks like this. I'm just going to get the right folder here, and once you're in this folder, you can see that there is an application. It's the SCRCPY application. Over here under the type, you can see it says application, and you are going to double click on it. Now once you double click on it, you will get this prompt over here. You'll get this window, and I'm just going to minimize this for now because I am connected already. You're going to get this window prompt, right? What's going to happen on your mobile device is you will get a prompt asking if your device may access your phone, and you're going to say allow. It's going to be a developer mode option, so it's going to say allow or deny. So you're going to have to tap allow. You will also need to have your mobile device connected to your computer or your laptop via a USB. And a USB cable that can be able or capable of transferring data. So it needs to be a data transfer cable. You should have gotten one standard when you purchased your device, your mobile device. So once you've done that, you'll have that prompt, and it'll allow you to now connect your devices. So this window might actually disappear through this process. But if it does disappear, you're going to just go ahead on that application again. You're going to double click, and this is now what you will see. You will now see that this is my device that I have, and this is my cell phone. I'm actually controlling my cell phone right now with my cell phone. But if I go ahead now and I use my mouse cursor, as you can see here, I can actually just open it up, and I can actually just use my mouse cursor. Now, if you're having any issues with your mouse and your keyboard input, you can go down now to developer options, and you may have it and you may not have it. But what you're basically going to be looking for here is the hardware input. So if you find hardware input anywhere here, it may not be available on my device, but if you do find it, if you're having any issues, then you'll have to just enable it to make sure that your toggle switch is actually blue. So you'll make sure that it's on, and that will allow your device to be able to use a mouse and a keyboard. So if you're using it on your computer, you can now control your phone with your mouse and your keyboard. There we go. It's as simple as that. It's really, really easy. And you can now use your mobile device on your desktop. If this was helpful, you can drop us a like. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you next time. Cheers.